Hello, welcome guys. Today in this video, we are going to continue the data science interview question series from where we have started. It was the question number one. So today it is the question number two, which we are going to see. And the question is explain machine learning and its types. So we will be going through the answer and how you have to say the answer of this question. So what is machine learning? Machine learning is a branch of AI focused on building applications that learn from a data and improve the accuracy over time without being programmed to do so. So you have to explain to the interviewer that it is a branch of AI that is focused for building AI applications or ML applications that learns from the data. Whatever the data it is given to the model, it will be learning and trying to improve over the time. And there will be no need to programming to learn the data. With the help of data, it will be learning, and we have don't want to program. He will be learning on that own. So that is called as machine learning. So that is why the name is also given like machine learning. So the from the data he will be learning all the patterns, and it will be trying to predict on the future data points. And it types contain two types. Mainly two types are there in the machine learning, which will you have to say in the interviews, like it is supervised learning and unsupervised learning. Supervised learning is the ML techniques that models are trained on a labeled data, and that is output variable. Labeled data, that means X and Y are given. See in this video, see in this image, the X are given. Like these are all X variables: age, education, income, marital status. These are also called as independent variables, which why they are called as independent? Because they are not dependent on others. They are independent to each other. That is why they are called as independent variables. And the purchased, here it is dependent variable. We also called it as a Y, and it is also called as dependent variable because this variable is dependent on this x1, x2, x3, x4 variable. So it is called as dependent variable. So here what it is given, these four independent variables are there, like age is given, education, income, and marital status. By having all these x1, x2, x3, x4 features, we have to predict whether the person will purchase the object, purchase the items or foodstuffs or not. So one represent it will purchase, and zero represent it will not. So this is called as labeled data, where X and Y are given, which is coming in the supervised learning technique. And in the supervised learning techniques, there are main two problems are there, which are regression problem and classification problem. And in this image, we are seeing that it is a classification problem, because here the dependent variable is containing two classes, 0 and 1. The person will purchase the foodstuffs or not. So it is a classification problem. If the dependent variable was how much is the salary, if these features are given like age, education, uh, income, and marital status, so how much is its salary? And if the numbers are in the continuous format, like the one person is earning like 26,000, the other person is earning 60,000. So here the numbers are varying from 5,000 to suppose 2 lakhs. Like this, the numbers are varying. So the numbers are in continuous form. So that is why it is called as regression problem. Whenever the numbers are in continuous form, means it is ranging from, suppose it is ranging from 5,000 to 2 lakhs. So that is called as regression problem. And whenever there is a class is given like 0, 1, that type of class is there, then you have to say it is a classification problem. So it is very easy to understand for you guys. Now we will be seeing to the another type, which is unsupervised machine learning. Unsupervised machine learning is a totally opposite of supervised learning. In the supervised learning, what we saw that the labeled data was given, but here the labeled data is not there. And how the machine will learn by seeing the data, and it will be trying to study the pattern and the structure of the data. And in this, the main two problems are there, which are famous like called clustering and association. Clustering means the data. Suppose a data set is there, and we have to cluster it into three types. Suppose this was the raw data which we have got from the client, and he has told us to make a separate class, make a separate cluster of all this data into a three clusters. So we will be taking and it we will be dividing into three clusters. So we will be seeing that these all data points are similar to each other, and they are features are also like what same. So we will be clustering, means we will keeping into one cluster. Then the other we will be keeping all the same data points into the another points into the another cluster. So it will become second cluster. So like this, we will be dividing all the data points into clusters. So this is called clustering. And the main clustering algorithm which is seen in the machine learning is K-means clustering. And one more is there, association, which is an unsupervised machine learning technique. In the unsupervised machine learning technique, association means suppose the customer is there and customer is buying a toothpaste. So we have to identify and tell whether the person will be buying with the toothpaste, he will be buying the brush or not, and what is the percentage of buying tooth brush, means what is the percentage of he will be buying brush. So that we have to find out. So in that association rules learning come into picture. So these two are the unsupervised machine learning techniques. And uh, of each of the types, you have to say the two example of it, and what all problem statements are there in that you have to explain in short. So by that you can able to answer the questions answer to the interviewer easily. Hope you understood the concept today's questions answer you have understood.